Okay, this is a tutorial on how to install Python inside Windows and have a terminal and have a nice editor. First thing you do is you type in Python into Google and you go to python.org. Then you go to download at python.org, and we're going to be installing Python 2.7. Now if you've got a 64-bit computer, you can install it here. Now, how do you figure out if you have a 64-bit computer or not? Well, you can come to settings and you can go to control panel, and I think you can go to system, and it should tell you here that you have a 64-bit or 32-bit. So this is a 32-bit, and so that's fine. Let's get out of here and let's close this back down again. This is an old version of Windows. So click on the Python 2.7 installer. We can save the file. And there it goes. It's downloading. Now while that's downloading, let's go to our editor, which is Notepad++. Once again, Google, type in Notepad++. Here it is. And we will go to the download, and we'll download it. Notepad++ installer. Let's click that. Let's save that file. And that's downloading as well. And while that's going, let's come over here to Google again, and let's type in MinGW, Minimalist GNU for Windows. You need a terminal. And let's click on that, and we'll come down here to downloads, and we're going to go to automated MinGW installer, and then we'll go to MinGW get inst, and then we'll grab the top one, which is the latest one, and then we're going to want the executable, so we'll click on the executable, and then SourceForge will say in a few seconds you'll be getting it, and we'll save that as well. Okay, now in downloads we've now got we just downloaded three programs. Let's go ahead and open the Python one, and it says it's an executable. Yes, it might contain viruses. That's fine with me. Install for all users. Yes. Now, if you're going to do this for install for all users, please be sure that you have logged in as administrator. So now let's just click next. And click next again. This is rather complicated. And let's click next again. And so now Python is installing. Hooray. While that's installing, let's come back up here and see if we can't get this guy, the Notepad++ going. Yes, I know it might be a virus. And please select the language. English sounds good. And we'll continue. We'll click next here. And are you going to accept the license? Yes, because it's the best license in the world, the GPL. Hooray! I agree. And next. And do we need anything else here? Nope, I think that's pretty good. Next. And we'll go. That all looks okay. Install. And so there she goes. All right. And I think we should run it as well. Finish. Okay. Make runtime library setting of this project may cure this problem. This plugin is not compatible with the cover. Do you want to remove this plugin from the plugins directory to prevent the message from being launched next time? Sure. I didn't exactly know what that was all about, but not important. Let's just minimize this. Now this is just the first file that Notepad++ opens, but let's create a new one. There you go. And let's minimize this. And now let's go back to the Python installer, and it says yes, I know Python 3.3 is the latest, but I'd rather have 2.7 at this point. Thank you very much. Finish. Okay. Next, the MinGW. This one's going to be a little bit more interesting. Open that up. Yeah, I know it's a virus. Okay. And let's go next. And we go next. Use prepackaged repository catalogs. Sure, that sounds good. Next. I accept the GPL because it's awesome. And then I go next. You do lots of next in Windows. And it says see MinGW. Sure, next. MinGW, next. Here comes the important part. Now, if you want C++, you can click there. And I'm not going to get it right now. But I do want MSys, and I do want MinGW Developer Toolkit. So I click those guys. Don't forget, those guys aren't on by default. You have to click them. And I don't think there's anything else down here. No. Okay, next. And install. Okay, that's going to go ahead with the script and grab everything it needs. We can sit back and wait for that to finish. Hooray! It's working. Okay, and now, while that's all going, hopefully that finishes quickly. Let's go back to the this guy and let's type in a little program. How about something really complicated, like print hello world. Most classic first program. All right. Sounds good to me. Let's save it. But before we save it, we have to wait for this MinGW to finish because we're going to get, we need a terminal. So let's wait till that's done. Hopefully it will be done quickly. And while we're waiting, I'm just going to make a little comment that in Linux, usually we would start our programs out like this. USR bin Python, but in Windows this doesn't really make sense because that's not where the Python executable is located. So therefore, we don't need this. What should we put instead? Well, Python's actually located in a location that is in C. So I'm just going to come here and go run. I think it's here. Let's take a look at preferences here. And then file associations. No. Default directory. Open save. Okay. Remember last used. Nope, that's not the one I want. I want to come here. And I'd like to kind of search. I wonder if that directory has already been created. I'm not sure. Yes, there it is, MinGW. And where is MSys? It's not there yet. Okay, we have to wait a little bit longer. So we shall wait. La 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 la. As you can see, it's working as fast as it possibly can. Aha, this looks good. And let's make a countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Finished. Yay. Almost. Yay. Okay. Almost. I missed it by about 3 seconds. Okay, so now let's go back to here and click. And we'll go local disk. We'll go to MinGW. We'll open that one up. And ta-da, MSys is there now. Awesome. And we'll go down to 1.0. And inside 1.0, there shall be a directory which I don't see. Bin etc. There should be one named home. I have a feeling I know why that's not there. Let's see if we can make it appear there in a minute. Let's come over here and let's launch MSys. And MinGW shell. There it is. Okay, and we can type in ls just like Linux. And there's nothing in there. Now, let's come over here and let's see. MinGW, MSys 1.0, and there it is. Now it exists magically. Home administrator, yay. Okay. So now we go OK. That is our default directory for opening and saving stuffs. Now we close. Now we get rid of this top line. We don't need it. And we shall save this file as our first Python program, p1.py, and we'll save it. Ta-da! Syntax highlighting. Okay. Let's get rid of this, and now let's take a look. Is it there? Arrow up with your history. Ta-da! It's there. Awesome. Now, one little last problem before we can make Python work. Python P, remember hit tab for command completion, and it says it doesn't know what the heck Python is. Well, let's try this. How about Python 2.7, Python, and then P1. It works! Hooray! Awesome! Except I really don't like typing that much gibberish just to be able to run my Python program. Therefore, I will do a little bit of cheating. I will open a new file and I will make an alias. Alias Python equals, no spaces here by the way, single quote, and I will type in what I typed in before. What did I type in before? It's right there. C :// Python 2.7 / Python. Oops. And now I close the single quote. And I will now hit enter and now save this. Where am I going to save it? Well, the same place. I am going to, except now I'm going to call it .profile. Remember, you have to put a dot in front of that or it won't work. .profile, save. Okay, now, I don't think this will actually work at this point. Yeah, however, if you Control D out of this one, which is basically exit, and then start up MinGW again. Where's MinGW? There it is, the shell. Launch it, arrow up. Ta-da! It works now. I don't have to type all this stuff. I can just type in Python like I do in Linux, and it works. There you go, boys and girls. You now have a terminal, and you can get rid of all this other junk off your desk. You don't need all that stuff. You just need the terminal and your editor, Notepad++. And you can pop back and forth and do your programming and get A+. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you in class.